Hello guys, this is Dr. Noni from Dr. Noni's Power Lab. Today I'm gonna talk to you about intermittent fasting. Have you heard about intermittent fasting? Well, do you know if intermittent fasting really boosts your metabolism, help you burn fat, and also make you live longer? This is Dr. Noni, and today I'm gonna talk to you about the science behind intermittent fasting and separate the myth from the reality and see whether if you like to include intermittent fasting into your health journey. This is Dr. Noni. I'm an internal medicine board certified physician and also specialize in obesity management and cardiology. Today I'm going to talk to you about benefits and potential risks of intermittent fasting. Let's dive into it. What is intermittent fasting? Intermittent fasting is not a diet. It's actually an eating pattern. It is a cycling pattern between fasting and eating. The most common is 16 and 8. So you fast for 16 hours and you eat for 8 hours. There's other two common ones. The second one is OMAD, 1 meal a day. So you fast for 23 hours and you only eat one big meal for an hour. And the third one is restricted diet for 2 days. So you eat normal unrestricted calories for 5 days and then restricted calories for 2 days, between 500 to 600 calories. What intermittent fasting does to our body? So when you fast, you actually have a very low insulin in your body, and this will stimulate the fat cells to release the fat to make energy. And also when you fast, you actually stimulate the body to get into a phase or a process called autophagy, which is actually breaks down and get rid of damaged cells. Okay, so we defined intermittent fasting. We know the science behind it and how the body is dealing with intermittent fasting, including the stimulating the body to break down fat cells and at the same time the autophagy. So what's the science-based benefits of intermittent fasting? Number one is weight loss and fat burning. So as I know, intermittent fasting is not a diet. You're actually restricting the number of calories you eat a day. And by restricting the number of calories you eat a day, the body starts to stimulate some hormones like noradrenaline that will start breaking down fat. And the science has noticed that people who are doing intermittent fasting, they tend to lose more fat than people who are actually on a diet. Number two, metabolic health and insulin sensitivity. So when you start intermittent fasting, you actually enhance the insulin sensitivity, and this will help preventing type 2 diabetes. As you know, insulin resistance play a crucial role into a lot of diseases, including diabetes, heart disease, and inflammation. Number three, heart health. By intermittent fasting, you're enhancing the cardiovascular health by lowering down the inflammation, lowering down the blood pressure, lowering down the LDL cholesterol, which is a bad cholesterol, and triglyceride. And this by default lower down the risk for coronary artery disease or heart attacks and strokes. Number four, brain health. Intermittent fasting improve cognitive function by producing a chemical called brain-derived neurotropic peptide, which is actually promote brain cell growth, which decrease the risk for neurodegenerative disorder like Alzheimer's disease. Number five, longevity. When you fast, the body gets into a process of cell repair and also activate longevity genes, which protect the cells from oxidative stress and by default prevent aging. Now we finished the science-based benefits for intermittent fasting. What are the potential risks for intermittent fasting? Intermittent fasting is not for everyone. There are certain people that they can't pursue intermittent fasting. Number one, pregnant and breastfeeding mothers, because they need to be always having continual nutrition to provide nutrition to their kids. Number two is athletes or people who work in a physically demanding jobs, because they always need continual influx of calories to make them able to do their jobs without lowering their energy level. Number three, people with eating disorders like anorexia nervosa and bulimia, because this will trigger their habit disorder. If they're gonna eat only in 8 hours, this will trigger the binging disorder. Number four, diabetic patients and hypoglycemia, because these people tend to have low blood sugar, which could be fatal. Lastly, number five is a common side effect for intermittent fasting, especially in the first few days. People tend to feel tired, fatigued, dizzy, having low energy, which is very common in the first few days until the body gets adjusted to it. Now we have talked about the evidence-based benefits and the potential risks. Now we're gonna give you some practical points for beginners. First, start slow. Start with 12 hours of fasting and 12 hours of eating, and then progress to 16 and 8. Number two, stay hydrated with electrolytes and fluids. This will prevent you from being hungry and also promote your metabolism. Number three, prioritize whole foods. So when you break your fast, try to eat vegetables, fruits, lean meat, good fat instead of eating fast food. Number four, listen to your body. So intermittent fasting is only to enhance your health, not to cause more problems. So if you feel like you're not able to maintain the 16-hour fasting period, try to listen to your body and try to adjust accordingly. Number five, exercise during fasting. Exercise during fasting can promote fat burning process. So light cardio or lifting weights will be more than enough, but don't overdo it. So intermittent fasting offers numerous health benefits, but it's not for everybody. And again, start slow, stay hydrated, and listen to your body. Be cognizant to your body. Have you ever tried intermittent fasting? If you do, please comment below. How did you feel the first few days? Please like and subscribe. I'm looking forward to hear from you in your comments. Thank you so much for listening. I wish you a wonderful day. Stay strong. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye bye.